And Colthorpe, who was right in the middle of it all when it happened. Hi, Jason. Good evening.
Good evening. This was extraordinary to see, Kim. Hundreds of protesters marching toward police, and they end up in a standoff, and this could have gone either way. And believe me, there were people in that crowd that wanted things to escalate, but take your hat off to some of the Detroit leaders that have gone public to tell people violence is not the answer, putting their money where their mouth is. We're out here in this crowd and able to steer them away and back to their vehicles and leave the scene. And among them, an unlikely hero, a teenage boy. Day 4 of Detroit's protests against police brutality in the name of George Floyd started like the others, with a rally outside of DPD headquarters. This man even brought his young daughter.
Oh yeah, I had to get permission from mom to bring him down here, and we're being careful. And so I don't think we'll be long, but I think this is something historic, and they need to see it.
Some protesters are also growing tired of the city's assertion that outsiders are not welcome at these protests.
They don't have a problem with anybody out of Detroit coming down here when there's festivals, concerts, and when they need to make money. But when we're down here protesting something and protesting injustice now, everybody outside of Detroit is the bad guy.
The group of 300 to 400 then marched through Corktown, Mexican Town, and returned downtown to combine with another 150 protesters as the city's curfew set in at 8 o'clock. Waiting for them at the corner of Michigan and 3rd was several Detroit police officers in riot gear. After several tense minutes, organizers rallied the troops to go home peacefully.
We're winning right now.
Veteran Detroit leaders like Pastor Mo and Reverend Wendell Anthony were in the mix diffusing the situation, but they were helped by an unlikely ally, 16-year-old Stefan Perez, who helped keep things calm.
We made our impact today. We made our statement. But at the same time, my people are alive. That's all I care about. I'm alive.
And then his interview was interrupted by a phone call from...
I appreciate everything. And
Mayor Mike Duggan.
As the mayor,
But that celebration was a tad premature as several people were arrested blocks away on Woodward near Grand River. What you couldn't hear there in that last piece of video was police asking that man with an automatic rifle where he was from. He said Mount Pleasant, and they said to him, well, you should have stayed there. I talked to police tonight. They don't have a definitive number on the number of arrests that happened. They'll say they'll try and get that to us in the morning because the night obviously still going. The curfew's still in effect, but how about this 16-year-old young man, Kim, who helped step in and skirt this crowd to the side instead of toward police?
Indeed, certainly a win for the city. Indeed, as we said, Jason, nice to hear that it ended peacefully. What about in the future? Are there any plans for protest tomorrow?
Well, I don't think there's anything official. However, a lot of them were talking as they left the scene. That's how they got a lot of them to leave peacefully. We're going to do this tomorrow. We're going to do this as long as it takes for them to hear our message. So, judging from what they were saying to us on the scene, I would bet we're going to see this again tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Jason, thank you. Well, about 20 miles north of downtown Detroit, a large group gathered near the Somerset Collection.
A demonstration that ended with Troy police officers kneeling alongside the protesters. Troy police say everything remained peaceful except for one incident in which a driver was arrested for intentionally hitting a protester who fortunately was not hurt. Tim Pamplin in Troy tonight with the Night Cam. Tim.
Somerset certainly taking no chances, boarding up the stores, blocking off all the parking lots. Security still doing the rounds with a handful of protesters still in the neighborhood after an afternoon and evening of protests. Several hundred protesters made their way to the Somerset Collection around about 5 o'clock today, protesting police brutality, systemic racism, and some even protesting democracy itself. There were some anarchists in the crowd, but just a very small minority. The protesters made their way down Big Beaver, under I-75, demanding change.
There is going to be change one day. We're in the process of it, though. It's all step by step. We got to plan, we got to educate, we got to organize, we got to mobilize.
When the protesters made it to the Troy Police Department parking lot, they held a rally. It turned into a prayer service at one point. People of all races, cultures and backgrounds represented. very peaceful, with nothing but mutual respect for each other's causes.
I don't think there needs to be violence to get your point across.
This system is done. It's time for a new world, and it's here. What is the new world? Where everybody lives together in harmony, in peace.
Very utopian.
Yes, very.
You really believe
Yes, I really believe it.
And this is all going to happen in just 1 week?
No, it's not. We have to go home. We have to work. It's not done. It's a lot to do.
Well, the night came to a close here as the protesters sat down on Coolidge Highway. That's when Troy Police made their move.
My kids are lawyers, and we don't know what's going to happen to them. That's why they're scared. We're scared.
Thank you.
Yes, a powerful end to a peaceful protest in Troy this evening. That's the scene in Troy with an I Can. Tim Camplin, Local 4.
All right, Tim, what a scene. Now let's move.